Welcome back to Childhood Hunger, the silent crisis. The numbers show more than 1 in 4 children in our community going to bed hungry every night. Their families have to rely on nonprofits such as churches to put food on the table. And that number is growing every day. At Mount Moriah Outreach Center in Kernersville, hunger is a hot topic.
While we are shouting and singing, while we're dancing and prancing, little kids are going to bed hungry at night.
It's a personal issue for Bishop Todd Fulton. He grew up surrounded by poverty in the Happy Hill Gardens housing project.
There were people next to me who didn't have anything to eat. The kids would go to bed hungry at night or just eat what they considered to be a bread sandwich. That's just 2 slices of bread, no meat, and just some water. You just keep going on top, Josh.
That memory shapes his and the church's passion for feeding the poor. Right now, a crew of volunteers is setting up at Mount Moriah's Bread of Life food pantry. Every 3rd Saturday, families gather here for food assistance. For the volunteers, it is gratifying and humbling.
But there's a family that's next door to me. And for me to be there, and I'm a single individual, and then to see them, the father's working, mother's working, and they have so many children there in that house. So, and to see how grateful they are.
The most heart-wrenching story that I've heard was a fellow who moved here from Georgia. He was out of work. He was looking for a job at the time, and we put the box on the table and said that you could have the box. And he began to pick things out of the box. And we said, no, you can have the whole box. And immediately he broke down and started crying because he didn't know how he would feed his 3 little kids.
Their church serves on average about 300 people, 75 families every month. The food includes items such as grape juice, pinto beans, brown rice, bottled water, as well as frozen meat. But that's not all. Outside, you get a bird's eye view of a community garden.
This is corn growing on the back row. These are yellow bell peppers and green.
The vegetables are at the root of a new program to help the hungry and educate local churches about community gardens and farms. And this man, Vernon Schweitzer, is the master teacher.
And I took this story out of this book to teach children how to grow watermelon.
Schweitzer, a children's book author, is a farmer eager to cultivate. He reached out to Bishop Fulton, who's also president of the Ministers Conference of Winston-Salem, about working with local churches.
He says, I'm 69 years old. I don't know how much time I have. And with tears in his eyes, he said, I need to pass this on and I need your help.
October beans. This is the closest thing to a pinto bean you can get. The only thing about it is 3 times as good as pinto beans.
Schweitzer works out of a high tunnel, a type of greenhouse that allows him to grow fruits and vegetables for extended periods of time.
This is another thing that you don't find this time of year. Most times, green beans are just started to bloom.
His plan is to teach churches the basics of farming. How to grow, what to grow, when to grow, and when to harvest. He also wants to teach young parents about the importance of good nutrition.
I told a lady, if you take and put that green bean in that child's hand, when that child is only 6 months old, that child will not you don't have to tell them to eat it. Just put it in their hand. Automatically, they go into their mouth with it. If that child starts chewing on that green bean, by the time that child gets 2 or 3 years old, she'll eat every vegetable there is out there.
The farmer and the pastor believe the church is mandated to lead the fight against childhood hunger, but that everyone must play a role in solving this crisis.
And we start at home. You start with the person next door. Ask them if they have food. You go down the street and ask them if they have food. You talk to people in your church, your job, your congregation, and you do whatever efforts you can to make a difference.
One event making a difference happens once a year in Winston-Salem. Empty Bowls, a big affair that attracts hundreds of people, is sponsored by Second Harvest. It's an opportunity for the community to help hungry people by purchasing a bowl of soup donated by local restaurants. The coordinator of this event knows firsthand what it means to struggle to feed a family. We spoke to him at the event. Here's James Caldwell in his own words.
It started back in 2008. I've been working in the NASCAR industry for around 16 years, and the agency I was with at that time laid me off. And to be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal with that long in the industry and that many connections, but it was. So for 4 to 4.5 years, I was and underemployed.
With kids, it was so hard. It truly is, as a parent, keeping them from seeing exactly when the sheriff's deputy comes, knocks on your door and tells you that we're starting the foreclosure process on your past. 3 times that happened. The oldest one was 11 to 12. The oldest one knew what was going on. And it's one of those, it doesn't stop. It's, even though I'm truly blessed and have a job now, we went through a financial catastrophe. I mean, lost a house, lost a car. I think the Lord had a place that he was doing, and randomly, and I will say that, the Chamber of Commerce saw the position for a special events manager at Second Harvest Food Bank, and I applied. It's one of those that when I'm able to go talk to people and tell them it'll be okay, and for them to know that this just isn't somebody telling them, oh, it's going to be okay, it will be okay. It will be okay. People need help. They don't want to live off of this. They need help. They need somebody to hold their hand and walk them across that tight line. And as I've told people before, there's a fine line with people of giving up and knowing that there's hope. And I am truly blessed being at Second Harvest Food Bank of being on the hope side. I can help hold people's hand and tell them it's going to be okay and we'll get through this.
James Caldwell was gracious to share his story, but it is difficult to talk about hunger, especially if you are a child. Before we go to break, listen as a little boy describes what it's like to go without food. Have you ever been hungry? Be honest with me. Tell me about it. When were you hungry?
I'm hungry because when I got took from my mom a long time ago, and they used to feed me like just a little bit of food, and when I was hungry, they was just didn't worry about it.
And what does it feel like when you're hungry?
Like homeless, or you haven't eaten days.